Okay, so today's lesson is adding polynomials. That's my dad and my baby in the background.
Y'all study well, okay?
Okay. So our objective is to add polynomials algebraically. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how the book does this, and then we're gonna talk about it. So all we're doing today is adding. Tomorrow we'll be doing subtracting. Also, if you notice, we went from 75.2 to 75.4. We skipped 75.3 because it's called modeling polynomials and they use tiles. And although that I think it would be beneficial for a few of you to maybe see it with tiles, I'm going to show you this in class. I don't think it's necessary for us to go through it and through a lesson on here. So 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 and negative 2x squared minus x minus 3. I'm not sure if you can hear this or not. I don't know how much the iPad can pick up, but my dad is singing right now to Reese. Okay, so I apologize if you can hear it. So we're going to add 3x squared minus 4x plus 5, so I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to be using different colors for a reason. So 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. Okay, and then I'm adding, so here I'm adding, so I have plus, and then negative 2x squared minus x minus 3. So now I have negative 2x squared. Oops, I was supposed to be using the same colors. Negative 2x squared minus 2x minus 3. So now that I have everything color coordinated the way I like everything, I'm going to go ahead and start doing what I do. So, adding polynomials. So, right here I have plus 5 plus negative 3. Well, 5 plus negative 3 is the same thing as saying 5 minus 3. So this is a positive 5 minus 3. What is positive 5 minus 3? Well, it's a 2. So then I have negative 4x minus negative 4x plus negative 2x. Negative plus a negative is a negative, and if you sing that song in your head, and I'm totally going to sing to you right now, same signs add, different signs subtract. Well, these are same signs, so I add. I know I'm such a good singer. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6, so then I have negative 6x. Oops, I forgot something over here. This is positive 5 minus 3, and that's how I get a positive 2, so I need to put a plus there. Positive 2 indicates plus. So then, 3x squared minus 2x x squared is 1x squared. I keep my, whenever I'm adding and subtracting, remember I keep x squared or x. Those are my like terms. I don't cancel them out. So, to make this simplified, my answer would be, you don't need to have a 1 there. It would just be x squared minus 6x plus 2. There is no equal sign. I'm just trying to simplify this. That is my answer. Okay, so that's how the book solves this. That I want you to decide, when I'm done doing this, I want you to decide which one you like better. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the way I like to do this. Okay, so I rewrote it the way I would do this. So 3x squared minus 4x plus 5, and I'm adding. That's where this plus sign comes from, and then I dropped everything else down. So now all I'm going to do is combine like terms. So I have 3x squared plus negative 2x squared, and then I know that's subtracting, so 3x squared minus 2x squared is 1x squared, which is x squared. And then I have negative 4x minus x, negative 4 minus 1x, which is negative 4 minus 1. Keep flip change. And then I have negative 4 plus negative 1, which is negative 5. So that means I have minus 5x. And then I have positive 5 minus 3. Positive 5 minus 3 is a positive 2. And I get the same answer. So that's one way to do it, and the other way is vertically. So let's go and do our next problem. So find the perimeter of the given triangle. To find the perimeter, add the side lengths. Well, it's obvious. We know the side lengths. It's given to us by polynomials. So I'm going to go ahead and write them all out. I'm actually going to do this the way the book shows you because I think visually that's better. So negative x squared. I'm going to write this one first. Negative x squared, and I'm going to use different colors again, plus 5x plus 4. Okay, and then I'm going to drop down the next one, and this is what I'm going to do next. So then I have plus 2x squared minus 4x, plus 6. So then I have the next one right here, 3x squared, and I'm also combining like terms here. If I notice, there's no x values, just there's no like 3x squared minus x. There's just 3x squared minus 11, so there's nothing here. So then I can just leave it blank, and then I'd have minus 11. So now I have everything written out. I don't know if you can hear my mom or not, but she's playing with Reese, if you hear her making these weird noises. So 4 plus 6, I'm going to go from this side down. 4 plus 6, and I'm just going to use a different color so I can differentiate it. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 minus 11 is negative 1. And then, one second. Okay, I shut the door just in case y'all can hear them. Okay, so then I have a positive 5x minus 4x, which is positive 5 minus 4 is 1. Oops. 1x, which is just x. So on this side now, I have an imaginary 1 in front of this x squared. So I'm going to go ahead and put it. And I also have a minus sign, a negative. So I'm starting off with negative 1. Negative 1 plus 2 from here to here. Negative 1 plus 2 is positive 1. Positive 1. So from here to here I have positive 1. It's not making a plus sign for some reason. Positive 1 plus 3 is positive 4. So then I have 4x squared. And then I also said this was a positive x, so this is going to be plus x minus 1. So my answer is 4x squared plus x minus 1. Alright, so let's go. Okay, so find the sum of 5x to the 5th plus 9x squared minus 3x to the 4th minus 11 plus 15x and 7 plus x plus 14x cubed minus 2x to the 5th minus 6x squared. Wow, I'm out of breath. That's a lot. Okay, so find the sum. We're adding again. That's what the title of this is, Adding Polynomials. Before we do find the sum, we need to write it in standard form, which means we need to have the highest exponent first and ending with the lowest exponent, or no exponent. So 5x to the 5th is my highest exponent I see. So I'm going to go down. So 5x to the 5th. And then I'm going to look for 1 to x to the 4th. So my next one is minus 3x to the 4th. And then I look for a 3. I don't have a 3 on this side, but I know I have a 3 on this side. So for this side, I'm just going to go ahead and put plus 0x cubed. I'm going to fill in that value in. And then on this side, I have plus 9x squared plus 15x minus 11. So what I did here, 0x cubed, it's because there's no x cubed values on this side. But there is one on this side, so I know I'm going to need to have a place value right there. So now I'm going to do all the other numbers. So I'm going to do it in a different color so y'all can visually see this. So I look for my x to the 5th power, and if it's right here, I take my minus sign with it. That becomes a negative. I am adding plus negative 2x to the 5th, and then I look, there is no x to the 4th. There's no x to the 4th, so then I'm also filling this in, plus 0 x to the 4th, and then I look, there is an x to the cubed, so plus 14x to the cubed, x to the cubed, x cubed, what am I saying? And then plus, minus 6x squared plus x right here, and then plus 7 because this is a positive 7. You always have to keep in mind the signs that are in front. So right here I have a minus 6x squared because there's a minus in front. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add them. So negative 11 plus positive 7, same signs add, different signs subtract. So 11 minus 7 is 4, and you take the sign a little larger. It's negative 4. So then the next one, I have 15x plus x is 16x. Ooh, that's kind of hard to read. I hope you can read that. And then the next one, 9x squared minus 6x squared is positive 3x squared. Oops, this was a plus. Hang on. Positive 3x squared. And then 0x cubed plus 14x cubed is 14x cubed, and it's positive, so I'm going to put a plus. And then negative 3x to the 4th plus 0x to the 4th, that's still negative 3x to the 4th. And then 5x to the 5th minus 2x to the 5th is 3x to the 5th, and that's positive, so I'm going to keep it. And this colorful, beautiful answer is is my answer. I hope you like the colors. I hope it helps you visually see what we're doing. So let's go on to our next one. Okay, so all I want you to do is I want you to write this in your notebook, and I want you to try it. Tomorrow when you come into class, I will give you the answer, and you can assess to see how well you know what we did on this lesson. And we're going to have more practice tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed your second video lesson, second or third video lesson for Flip Classrooms. Hope you enjoyed.